So what you're doing now is once when you're younger, you want to go to college, you want to make money, you never wanted to be a writer.
No, God, no.
You want to tell that story about?
Okay. When I came to Los Angeles, I didn't have any clear-cut career plans, but I knew I wanted to be in show business, and I kind of wanted to be a performer because I'm a class clown that wanted to go pro. I loved being the center of attention, and the dream of Hollywood is if you get fame and you get money and everything, then everybody's going to like you and you're going to feel good about yourself. That doesn't turn out to be the case. I made a lot of money fairly young, which just made me feel worse.
It made you feel worse because you weren't in a good place.
Yeah, it made me feel worse because if you don't think you're worthy,
Yes.
if you have a low self-esteem and people are rewarding you anyway, then you start thinking there's something really wrong with the universe here. Because the adulation or validation or anything doesn't fill you up. It makes you think, okay, I'm fooling everybody. And then you start thinking, okay, eventually they're going to find out, and then that's going to be really, it just is not good. Everybody says money does not buy happiness, and nobody believes it until they get money.
Yes,
But
very true.
it's absolutely the truth.
Money buys freedom.
Money buys freedom, but I'll tell you something. If you have your health, if you have a roof over your head, if you have clothes on your back, food on the table, if your basic needs are taken care of and you're not, worrying about survival, if you can't find any happiness or satisfaction in your life now, you're not going to be able to no matter what you get tomorrow.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true.
And I've lived that,
Many people have. So many people that I've talked to that are millionaires or billionaires all say the same thing. And if you're unhappy, the money makes you more unhappy. And that's when you commit suicide or get into drugs or start leading a debaucherous life.
If you can wake up every morning
Yes.
and think, gee, maybe today's the day I hit the lottery. Maybe today's the day I'll sell my screenplay. If you can wake up every day with that hope, no matter how miserable you are, at least you have that hope that tomorrow's going to be different, tomorrow's going to be better. But once you've sold the screenplay, once you've hit the lottery, once you've gotten those things that you were sure were going to change everything, then you wake up every day and there's no more hope left. You can't say to yourself, gee, if I just get that job, I'll be happy. Gee, if I just get that car, I'll be happy. You've got the job, you've got the car, you've got the money in the bank. You've got, if it's women you want, there's women. And that's really, really depressing.
And it's dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
Yes.
I developed a serious drug problem back in the day because of it. And I've been sober for 34 years, so. But certainly it was success that almost killed me.
But what did you enjoy about working in television? There had to be some reward.
Well, there's monetary rewards.
Besides money, there had to be.
The part of the process is you get to work with great people,
Get to meet amazing people.
You get to meet
across the board.
amazing people. You get to laugh a lot if you work in comedy. You get the satisfaction of seeing something go from your brain onto a sheet of paper, into an actor's mouth, and then out of a television screen for millions of people, and that's a kick. Certainly at the beginning, I remember the first time I ever walked on a movie set where they were shooting something I wrote was The Love Boat. It was at 20th Century Fox, and they were shooting this. Thank you,
The one person who saw it.
Captain Stubing. Thanks you. And they were shooting this big party scene, and everybody was dressed up, and it was all glamorous, and the lights were there, and the people were saying words that I had made up, and it was just the most thrilling thing, and you never really get over it, but it does lessen over the years. They say the most exciting day of your life is your first day on a Hollywood set. And the most boring day of your life is every day after that.
Yes.
And that's pretty much true.
Yeah.
But over the years, there've been wonderful times, and I've enjoyed a lot of it. But again, if you do one thing over and over again long enough, at least for me, it's like I'm getting older. There's so many things I haven't done. Let's try some things I haven't been doing for 30 years.